Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress and I'm here with your February reading. So we're going to take a look at love, money, spirit, and anything else that wants to come out for us in this reading. It's going to be live, so I'll just live shuffle decks and see what we get. But we have 3 markers here that have been pre-shuffled. Pile number 1 will be this anchor card. So you can choose from pile 1. Pile number 2 is, this is cool, the heart, which is the sovereign of wands. And pile number 3 is the 4 of wands, which is the only couples card in the deck. There's other couples, but they're all just kind of like angels flying around. So there you go. So you have the choice of 1, 2, or 3. So let's take a deep breath in through our nose. Close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Now open your eyes and let your eyes be drawn to the card that's calling you. It's a pick a card. It's meant to be the law of attraction that guides you to the pile that has the information that you need. But you can also watch all 3 piles if you need to get a big picture. So let's begin. And you chose pile number 1, the anchor. And here is the beautiful anchor card. This represents the Emperor and the Divine Masculine. For this month in love, you're feeling protected, a feeling of commitment and security. In your career, you may be dealing with authority and organizing things. Maybe you're the one that's in authority, but dealing with more organization and discipline in your field of work. And as far as money and resources are concerned, this is a good sign for wealth and ambition, and investments are growing. So this movement here you see is representing empowerment, and he's charging on a horse and looking down as if overseeing what's going on below him, and this sort of gives the energy of leadership, ambition, and authority. So very good for the anchor. Next, we're going to see what's up for Imbolc for you. Imbolc is February 2nd, but the Imbolc energy lasts all the way, I would say, until summer, until the summer solstice. Let's see what Imbolc card wants to come out for you. This is Seasons of the Witch. Ooh, I'm going to go with Amethyst. That's very nice. It's number 1, the first card of the deck, so it has a very pioneering energy. First, like the first of something. This is your intuition. This is spiritual connection and stress relief. So go where spirit dwells, where your sight is clear and your breath is liberated. You could be connecting with a cosmic intelligence, and then from there, you're going to act on that wisdom. It's also finding productive ways to manage your stress, finding ways to relieve that energy through whatever you need. It could be aromatherapy, it could be music therapy, it could be visual therapy as well. It could be talking to someone, it could be going out and enjoying nature, and could be going to the gym. It could be lots of those things. If you are already in some kind of regimen and you're still feeling stress, maybe it's time to change it up a little bit, or add something new, or take something away. Something in your workload maybe needs to be removed in order to relieve some stress, or it's time to delegate to others to relieve some stress. But otherwise, I feel like it's a powerful card. The use of the amethyst can get you far too. There's crystal therapy as well. And the amethyst has really beautiful, strong properties to help you through this month specifically. So use the amethyst as your guide, as your help. And also, meditation could be key by using the amethyst. It's considered to be a stone of spiritual connection and helpful in seeking sobriety. And it could be that you need a balance between spiritual and practical. So take time to clear your mind in meditative practice and use the stone as an extra piece of energy to help guide you. But whatever you channel, whatever you download, whatever information or insight that you get, it's up to you to use that in moving forward in the month of February. So let's look to love a little bit. And maybe a little bit more than just a little bit, a lot. For February, because of Valentine's Day, we'll have a little extra for love. And also because I am the romantic fairy. Let's see what wants to come out for love. Using the Final Rose Tarot. I'll put all the names of the decks I use in the description box. And sometimes I put links. I should be putting links. Oh, you got the Six of Roses challenge winner. Interesting. All right, let's see what else. And you have the Page of Flutes, the Daydreamer. Six of Roses is like the Six of Wands. So it could feel like having some fame coming through, meeting somebody famous maybe, a recognition for a job well done. This is your victory, an ego boost, achievements. So I feel like you kind of rise above the crowd when it comes to your talents, abilities, and your personality, your charm, what attracts this person to you. So you may feel like things have been difficult in the past, but this is only like the beginning of your journey. So take pride in your achievements and let your victories shine and strut your stuff, flaunt it. If you got it, flaunt it. And so the Daydreamer, the Page of Flutes. Well, this person is emotional and dreamy, intuitive and creative. Could be water signs out there. This is the same as the Page of Flutes. And right, the Daydreamer. And she's basically baby. Don't put baby in the corner. She's somebody who's very emotionally attached to things, but she's also very dreamy and creative. And she, even though she maybe seems like a pushover, she's really quite strong, and she inspires people because she has a lot of faith in her dreams. And so this could be one person making their dreams come true and achieving, or this could be a great couple. This person who is quite the achiever, and then this person who's the dreamer, and together they can make quite a dynamic duo. So let's see if the romantic fairy tells us more about this connection. Whoa, that was a big flipper. Okay, yes. And so this is guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. You're moving upwards and onwards in this connection with somebody. And it's this feeling of satisfaction and like this is just the beginning. Again, this is just the beginning, and there's more to come, and it's almost like you've just started, and you're ready to keep going. And together you feel a kind of the sense of ascension, of growing together, of learning more together, of becoming wiser and more enlightened, but also just more fulfilled with each other, because your appreciation and your gratitude is growing as well. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And sometimes we get a message from your person from the Lover's Oracle. All right. This is the card that you got. And it says, it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now's the time to give to yourself. So give to yourself, and then when the time comes for the two of you to move back up or start heading back up the stairway again, the stairway to heaven, the ascension, then it will be so natural. It will be fluid. It will move smoothly and freely. Let's get a little Enchanted Kiss message too. This has love song titles and love. It's not necessarily love songs, but it does have the intention of love in it. All right, here is a good one. I may not be with you, but you got to hold on. So there may be times where you can't be with this one that you love, that you have to do things on your own. And while you're apart, you keep working at it so that when you can be together, you can move on up. All right, so let's get some charms now. I'm feeling drawn to the letters. Oh yes, I know what I wanted to do. So my daughter made this for me, and I realized, oh, I need to use this. I know they need to use it for water, but I can use it for mixing. And it's not quite as loud. Okay. Let's see what we get. No peeking. All right. We have the letter F. I feel like Vanna White. L. M. Flame. Y. E. U and Y O U H X F. All right. And D. So we have wed, W-E-D. We have an O for hope, and we also have an A for flame. And then anything else that you see, we have, no, not one, but we have one. Do we have the N? No, we don't. Oh yeah, one. Anything that you see that jumps out at you, because for me it's, so we have the H, right? Put the H over here so you can see it, and put an X, P, Z. Oh, we have an F, K, and oh yeah, this one, there's an N. So you can screenshot that and come up with your own words. Whatever you see, it's meant for you. It's meant for you to decipher, to you to decide what Spirit's trying to tell you. It could be from a loved one, it could be from your higher self, and it could even be from your person of interest even. So I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next pile. You can come with me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I could really use more subscribers, and like, I would enjoy having you as a subscriber. You become a sparkle of light, and then you can take it a step further if you want to and become a member and get involved in a tier group, and then with that you can get a lot of special perks and readings and things like that. So check into the membership if you want to. Just push join. When you push join, nothing happens except for a list shows you what tier you can join in. If you push subscribe, nothing, you don't have to pay for that. That's just automatic. If you push the bell, then you can get notifications. So I hope you like that, and I'll see you at the next pile. And here is pile number 2 with the Sovereigns of Wands, and that's the one with the heart. The Sovereign of Wands is like the Queen of Wands, and it represents generally it represents optimism, confidence, determination, energy, and passion. And for love, it is confidence. It is openness in love. In your career, this has to do with leadership and inspiration and purpose. And in your money sector, this could be making strong decisions and determinations this month. So here we see there is purpose, magic, and leadership. The animation here, the anatomical heart, is the central focus, symbolizing all the wisdom and transformation that we carry. The flames wrapped around it represent the movement taking shape from this magic we carry within us. Next, we're going to get a message from the Imbolc Oracle, Seasons of the Witch Imbolc, which is February 2nd, but it is an energy that goes much beyond, but I definitely had to have it for February. Let's see what cards you get. All right, you have Bridget. Well, she's a good one, very good. She's a bride. Bridget's all about many manifestations, embracing all your parts and your own authenticity. May the serpent wake, billowing with the rising flame and beckoning the wisdom that awaits your return. Interesting, this flame energy so strong in this pile number 2. Bridget is a very complex and beloved deity of Celtic mythology, and she is very abundant. She's the goddess of fire and water. She's connected with healing, craftsmanship, metalsmithing, agricultural poetry, motherhood, children, and life and death. And she can also show any age. She's depicted at any of the triple goddess phase, the maiden, mother, and the crone. But she's not just one thing. She's saying that it's okay to be more than one thing, to change your mind, even to be something that's one person to one thing to one person and something to somebody else. You know, you're not mother to everyone, right? You're mother to the people that you mother, you know, and you're lover to only one lover, I hope. So you can be many things, but you can be different things to different people. And I feel like also in your career, you can take many avenues, but you can do many things. It's like my aunt taught me one of the wisest things ever. She's saying, do everything that you want to do. She started off, well, she's a nun for one thing. She's a nun. She followed the Catholic religion, became a nun, and one of her first jobs was working for the telephone company, and then she became a teacher, and then she got into finance and accounting things, and then she became a lawyer. And so she's had many jobs over her years, and she was kind of my example, saying even if there's something that you are getting, you're getting burnt out with, then try something new. You have to start at the beginning, of course, but you're allowed to, and you can do many things at once if you can juggle it, if you like to. Some things will just end up being hobbies, and other things will be the ones that make you money, and you can do it all, basically. That's what Bridget is telling. And you can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and you know, you could be the mom, the breadwinner, and the lover, and all of the above if you want to. But of course, you don't have to do everything. If it's a burden, if it's a huge responsibility, and you feel like you need to let go of some of that burden, then absolutely, then let go of something. But if you enjoy it and you want to do all these things and try different things, try them 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time, see one thing through, start again, start something else. I'm kind of the see things through before I start something new kind of person, but you don't have to do that either. You can, just like when you read a book, you know, you can start a second book midway through the first book, just because. Even though that's not like my organization skills, that would be kind of weird for me. But, you know, we do that in a way, like when we are on our social media and we do multiple things throughout the day. And sometimes we have background noise of the TV on while we're doing homework and things like that. So a lot of people like to try that method, and I think if it's comfortable for you, then do that. Okay, let's get in a little love now. We had sort of hermit energy, quietness in the first pile. The second pile, I don't know if you can hear the leaf blower outside and house noises, but try to block them all out as we get this beautiful love message from the Final Rose Tarot. Okay, let's see what we get. Cars driving by too. I had a peek, but I had to also turn this over for the dramatic effect. Proposal, 10 of Flutes. Okay, love life is definitely perking up. Let's get another card and see. The proposal card can also represent a leveling up of the relationship. And if you came here from pile number 1, then I was getting this energy of some of you leveling up because of the Ascension card. You'll know what I mean if you go back to pile number 1. Okay. And a lot of these piles, they kind of connect in weird ways to each other, so it is kind of fun to just watch all 3 of them. Well, come on. I wanted to live shuffle because to make you feel like this is fresh. Ooh! Well, this one is kind of funny. Possessive. But I wouldn't take it in a bad way completely. Somebody's really like, I got a hold of your heart. You know, I'm taking you off the market. That's kind of what I feel like this energy is. You're mine, nobody else's, and that's it. So, of course, these are reflecting the Bachelor and Bachelorette series. And with the 10 of Flutes, we have the proposal. This is bliss and love and commitment and desired outcomes. The Final Rose is accepted, down on one knee, proposing. Beautiful joy, bountiful. It's the embodiment of the desired outcome that you've been rooting and dreaming about. It's the highest potential reach. And it's the filling of our hearts with bliss. So congratulations are in order, and you've really created a life of lasting love and abundance. Now, you can apply this in other ways, like it doesn't have to be an actual proposal if it doesn't resonate, but there is just the possibility. I mean, the future is the future, and it's February and Valentine's Day, and you never know what could happen out there. And sometimes strange things happen in small periods of time. But overall, I just feels like a completed, something feels fulfilled, something feels good and satisfied. Now, let's see about this possessiveness. The suit of rings is pentacles, but it's so funny. We have the ring here, and then we have the 4 of rings. 4 of rings. So this is this is kind of like, sometimes there could be some scarcity or some kind of lack mentality, or maybe like a little bit of fear coming through the whole process. But I feel like big pictures, this is much stronger than anything negative that has to do with the possessive energy of this heart. I just feel like the chain just kind of represents like a connection that can't be broken, a bond that can't be broken. And I'm going to just see it as a positive. But we can check one more card and double check. And let's look at our romantic fairy. All right, let's see. Oh! Let's try that again. All right, forever young. So yeah, it's playful, it's light, it's music. It's like music to your ears. So I feel like it's actually like, for some people, this kind of quality could be sort of a breath of fresh air, because maybe you've dealt with somebody who's been too fickle or not fixed enough in their love for you, not committed or devoted enough, or maybe they're in and out. Maybe they've been acting more like the player type and not like the husband type or wife type. And so having this feels more like a fixed energy with the possessiveness. It's the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles in positive terms represents savings and keeping things safe and protected. So there could be this safe, protective energy around you with a certain love in your life. And I think that's very sweet. All right, let's see what else we get from our Lovers Oracle. And we have the Lovers. All right. This is what you have. Very cute. And it seems like a very intense person. So maybe they come across possessive, but they're just plain intense. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And so getting a card that has the word message is very rare, and it's very, very sweet and beautiful. In this deck, we have mostly messages from Spirit and only maybe about four messages that are actually from your counterpart. So I consider this a very special message right there. Let's see if they're singing any love songs to you. Or if there's any love lyrics or anything in lyrics pertaining to love. This is kind of my 90s rock lyrics. Alternative. Some of them a little bit older. Oh, you're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. Oh, that's very sweet. So that's from Iris, and or the song Iris, Goo Goo Dolls. So let's get some charms now. We're going to use the letters, and this is a beautiful cup that my daughter made for me, and I just thought, hey, we can use it for this. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, let's get some letters. So here's a few letters that are words I found. I found head, I found girl, I found wed, and hi, a lot of hi. Hey, somebody's like trying to reach out to you and get your attention. Like, and do we have love in here? Maybe not, but no V's. But yeah, if you see your initial, somebody's initials or a word, this is for you. This is the part of the reading for you to play with. You can screenshot it and come up with all the different words that you can think of from the letters that came out for you. So I hope you like that, and thumbs up if you like that. There's like this thumb that has like a little confetti party. You hit that, and you can also hit the subscribe button. If you haven't hit it yet, please subscribe. I could really use or enjoy the company of your subscription to this channel. I mean, just join this beautiful community, Sparkle of Lights. We have a lot of fun here and a lot of great readings. You're welcome to comment below anything that you're interested in, any subjects that you're interested in, and I will be doing a lot of love kind of readings throughout the month of February. And definitely come join my lives. And if you want a private reading, you can email me to get a how-to, and or you can come out live and get a reading, or you can also become a member and get a free reading every month. So check out that join button. It shows you what tier to choose from. So I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next pile, and you can definitely come with me or go back to pile 1, since I kind of was hinting that there could be connection there. All right, we'll see you at the other piles. And here is pile number 3, the 4 of Wands. Very lovely card. So the 4 of Wands in general is about celebrations, community and family time, and stability and relaxation. For love, this could be deeper commitments. This could be celebrating love. This could be quality time. For career, this is job satisfaction and possibly vacation and stability. This is for money. This is financial stability and a return on your investment, and also just plain abundance. So the 4 of Wands is about tenderness, and it's also about an opening in your journey where you like to take a breather and spend time with the ones you love, and it rejuvenates you and fortifies you before you continue on the road of success. So this is kind of showing a space of joy and connection through 2 people leaning into one another, surrounded by stars and clouds. Isn't that lovely? So let's see what your Seasons of the Witch Imbolc messages. Imbolc is that time of the year that is February 2nd, and it's kind of like the pre-spring energy, late winter. Let's see what message we get for you. Ooh, okay, you got the horned owl. Wow, interesting. It does feel like a very kind of laid-back month for you. It could also be a month where there's not a lot of fanfare and showing off. It's a little bit more subtle. This is moving in stealth and keeping quiet and watching and learning. Become the shadow that watches, keeping quiet while moving intentionally. So definitely observe a lot. And when you're not observing, just plain be in yourself and be relaxed. The horned owl is that creature that doesn't make any sound when she flies through the air. And she's very silent, and she watches and listens to avoid danger. And I think that's important to you. It's something about keeping quiet will be a protective energy for you. So there's nothing that you can do or say right now for like really important matters that happen in February that you can say out loud that will make things different. So I think it actually being quiet about it can be a better energy. It's kind of and sometimes it's kind of like mermaid energy too, like in love. If you're with a person and you just love them, just like look at them with loving eyes and don't say anything. And your eyes will speak volumes if you give them a kind smile and very loving eyes, right? So And then there may be other people with opinions, and I feel like it's important to let those people's opinions slide and not try to convince them or change their minds. On most things, you know, there can be those that you have to stand your ground for, stand up for, but I feel like this is the month that you're just going to observe and realize, you know, they could be hurting people, and you just let it slide. So, and also watch what they do. Sometimes they may say they're full of bluster, but they're actually kind of scared. Or they may be full of bluster protecting themselves, but they're actually kind of kind and generous, you know. I knew this guy. He was sort of like that, but I knew him to be a good person, but because he took care of stray animals and he fed them and kept him warm, and I knew there was something sweet and gentle about him, even if he was gruff and rough and kind of harsh on the outside. So it's kind of that. It's just more about observing than about speaking too much. And there will be people that support you verbally, but maybe not always. So be aware of that. There's some people that are there for you, and then there's other people who may be gossipy. But I feel like just let the gossips alone, because you're living like your best life. You're in this very pleasurable, romantic, energetic, relaxed phase. And, you know, some people can be envious of that. And also, if you have some kind of plan, like say, you know, you're planning to get pregnant, then you might keep that kind of on the down low for now. Or if you are, wait until you're 3 months or 4 months along before you say anything. Or if you plan to get married, or you're dating someone that may cause people to push back a little, wait till you're with that person quite a while, and that way people can see that you're steady and stable in a situation. Doesn't matter what people think or say or do, but you don't need to attract negative words and energy. So just keep things to yourself as much as possible, just this month at least. Yeah, and because a lot of times the doubts other people have can creep into your subconscious, and they can create doubts for you that you don't need. Say if you're in a twin flame relationship and you talk to somebody about it and they're like, oh, that sounds nuts, oh yeah, right. And then you start to think, oh gosh, am I nuts, you know? No, you've come from a different vantage point. You've been through different scenarios and places and experiences than they have. So they don't quite get what you know. Even if they're your best friend, they don't always get everything. So just keep that in mind. If you know somebody's going to push back, then it's probably best to keep it to yourself. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like if it's in work, work quietly and efficiently without a lot of flamboyance or like, look at what I just did, da 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 da, just do your thing. All right, let's see more about love though with the final rose. Okay, let's try that again. This is a live shuffle. That didn't do it either. Come on, Cherry. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we get for you for this month for love. Part 1 and 2 have been pretty exciting. Oh, look at that. You get the 7 of rings. Nice. And you have destiny. Wow, the 10 of, oh no, this is destiny is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so very nice. We'll go with these two. So the 7 of rings is the 7 of pentacles, and it represents like divine timing, seeing something grow, seeing that the time is right and you're about ready to pluck the fruit. Through all the work you've put in, like showing up with an open heart and accumulating worthy roses, you've demonstrated you are in fact here for the right reasons. The attainment of your goals has long-term potential to sustain you in substance and quality, and you've done the hard work, and you deserve to rest and enjoy the blossoms of your planted seeds. So that, going back there, this person there could be this like chitter chatter energy going on. But you know, in the Lenormand, the owl represents lofty communication. So there could be somebody rises above the chitter chatter and does the lofty communication. So there could be somebody who rises above the chitter chatter and does more lofty communication. But this is a long-term energy, long-term potential, rewards, sustainability, substance, growth, watching people mature and your money mature and love mature as well. But there is some kind of chance that you have to take here. There's very much luck of the draw, a moment of truth, a turning point. In this universe of love, it's anyone's game. The heart wants what it wants, and genuine connections are hard to deny. Fortunately, it just takes one lucky shot. This card is showing some kind of opportunity for a one-on-one, and that can open the doors between two people and romance and set a course for a very favorable outcome. So it's about taking a chance, especially if somebody's reaching out to you. So let's look at the romantic fairy and see if you get anyone reaching out to you. All right. Okay, you do have friends coming through. And so there are those that are true friends or friendly support, but still, I would say keep quiet about most things. But then you have the angels and the fairies and all your guides. Listen to them first and foremost. Listen to your higher self and listen to your spiritual guides to help you move forward in whatever decision that you feel you might have to make. Let's see what kind of message is coming out to you then from Spirit or from your person of interest. Oh, you have a secret admirer. So here's what that looks like. And secret admirer says, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Very nice. And see how we have this secret energy? It's also kind of synchronistic. Something that has to be kept quiet for now. Maybe you have a secret admirer, but maybe you are also admiring each other secretly. So that's possible as well. Let's see what your secret admirer might have to say to you. Okay, we have oh, these are both good. I'm going to take both of them. So, let's get acquainted and lose those blues. Let's go. Time's a wasting. And we have, every time I see your bubbly face, I get the tingles in a silly place. This one's called Bubbly. It starts in my head and goes down to my toes. So this bubbly feeling, falling in love, but just being with somebody feels good, except it has to stay shh for now. Okay, let's see what your letters have to say. This is a cup that my daughter made for me. Isn't it so cute? And I've been wanting to find a way to use it other than what it's meant for, like drinking. Okay, I'm going to take a few off the top and we'll sprinkle them to the side. All right, let's see what we get. One of the first things I noticed as we were flipping him over was Michael. I was like, oh, do we have Michael here? And we do. So it's like Archangel Michael could be one of your guides that you may need to listen to when you need a friend, when you need help. There's lots of great words here. So just look around. We have Guy. We have Say. We have... You'll find them. And this is the part of the reading that's kind of like your game to play. So you can screenshot it and write down the letters and then come up with all the different combinations. And then you know that something out there And use your intuition. It's not just a bunch of words. It's also kind of like a spoken message, either from spirit, from your higher self, from your person of interest. You know, you decide who is this coming from. I see heal. I see Sean. So yeah, you could see somebody's name. You can see initials, zodiac signs, all, you know, however you want to read it, there's a message there for you. So hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like it. Hit that little thumb for a little confetti party. And also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And the bell that goes next to it for notifications. And then if you want to hit the join button, you go ahead and hit that too, because the join button shows you all these tiers that you can choose what tier that you want to belong to and get free readings and a lot of perks and buttons and emojis and all kinds of fun stuff that you can play with when we go live and when you comment in the comment section. And by the way, feel free to comment in the comment section. So now, if you are a regular, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing, being with this channel for as long as you have, and for supporting me through membership in all kinds of ways. I'm so grateful and appreciative to you. I'm going to shout out my members really quick. And so membership starts with the Sparkles of Light at the bottom of tier, which is only $1.99, and so you can be part of the group through that. Guacamole, Stoya, Divine Pearls, Maurice, Patricia, Andres, Alexis, Miss Fred, Giggles, Rainbow, Esmeralda, Gloria, Denise, and Terry. And then the next level is full of faithers. We have Laura Ochoa and Weird Sister Oracle Liz. And go check her channel out, with Weird Sisters Oracle. And also check out Divine Pearls Medium. She has a great channel as well. And then my twin flamers are Jolene and Mary Joy and Luisa Silva. And my golden fairy is Wolfie Baby Doll. And my platinum pixies at the top for $25, where you get a $25 reading plus charms, is Claudia Lane and Cheryl Borelli. And then I want to thank you so much, patrons. I haven't done a lot of artwork recently posted on the Patreon page, but I am finishing up a deck. It's almost ready, and I'm gonna wait for it to arrive, and then I'll see if I can sell this one too for you at makeplayingcards.com. But it's going to be an updated deck of my sentimental silhouettes, and it looks a little bit like this. I don't know if you've seen my black and white version, but these are some of the updated images, kind of like that. All right, so thank you again for being here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I'll see you around. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.